Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Yeah, today is Saturday, and I just went for lunch and I came back and I just thought of a few things. There are times that when you think about what is the next thing I can talk about or the next video I'd put, but every time it comes so strong into my heart that there's no any other better for me. That is for me. I don't know about other people. There's no any other. My nose is shining. There's no any other better thing you can talk about more that is so effective than your life experience. Sometimes, yeah, I really try to look for what would I discuss with you, my viewers, but then it always goes back to in my heart to talk about my experience, because I know that my experience will bless somebody somewhere. And it's not that I even have decided to do that to be a blessing. It's just like it's what is burning in my heart. And I think normally what burns in the heart is what one should do anyway. So this came to my heart, and I was thinking like, okay, it's Christmas is coming, it's on the door, and we have started to be in that attitude of high peak of celebrating, and we are getting ready. And then I remembered, oh my goodness, there are times towards Christmas I feel sad, and then I have to deal with that sadness because there's nothing I can do about it. It's only God who can work on that, because there's so many things in our life that we normally desire to happen, but it doesn't happen unless God does something about it. It's not in our hand, it's not in our power. So as a believer, that's what I believe. I don't know about you. So when I thought about it, I said, okay, Christmas time is just on the door. Normally how I do celebrate it is just there's a friend of mine that we normally get together and celebrate, but my desire, I would really love to have it with my family. Many people who are in Africa, they normally think like, okay, if you live in Europe, all is bed of roses, but we do really miss that our culture of living, of doing things with our family. It's more stronger back home than here. Here, I think people get more together with the families during Christmas time, but there's a difference between the lifestyle here and the lifestyle back home. I'm talking about Germany, because to those who have just clicked, who doesn't know what which where I am anyway. So I just thought, okay, Christmas is coming, and I would like my children to be there. I would like to gather together with my family, even if it's only once a year. It's my desire, and I cannot lie. In life, people tend to pretend that all is going well, and they make pictures and make things to look good so that people out there may think that they are living in bed of roses. But believe me, trust me, everybody has a thorn that they want to pull out in their skin. So what I want to say is that this is my thorn. My thorn is just I sometimes wish I had a family here. I do have, and what I mean is like a large family. I do have my children here, and I think God is still working on them. To be honest, I would love always to have Christmas with them, but it never worked like that. It was long time we did that, and really, I won't lie, it pains me. But there's nothing I can do. They are wonderful kids, but I don't know what went wrong. That one I cannot answer. Anyway, so at the same time, I'm waiting to rejoice about God's birth, because He came and gave me this life. He's the one who helps me to make it every single day. Like even right now at this moment, I was very sick. I had a very bad fever, because it's long time I've never been sick. And I came to realize that if you have not been sick for a long time, when you get sick, it really goes into your bloodstream. And I felt like I am dying. My goodness. I even told a friend to call me the next morning to find out if I'm still alive. And you can imagine I'm dealing with all this by myself. And I don't have a family that you tell, oh, come and help me, like kind of help me cook something as I lie down and rest. There's nothing like that. People are too busy. Also, I do have friends, of course, but everybody's busy with their life. The life of Europe is totally different from the life we have back home. Back home, I could even tell my neighbor I'm not feeling well, and my neighbor, maybe we are used to the neighbor, and the neighbor would just come in and say, what can I do for you? The neighbor will be there for you. But in this lifestyle, is different. The neighbor cannot be there for you when you are in need. You can even not tell your neighbor to go and get you some water in the shop when you are not well. It's just like different. Yeah, everybody have their private life, and I respect that. That's how it is. I'm not criticizing, don't mistake me. I'm just talking about the way lifestyle is, So, kind of, there's something challenges we do get, that living in a foreign country is not just a bed of roses, and that's why when we come back home, we go back to Kenya, like all the blacks who go back home. When we come, we kind of want to enjoy with you guys. We want to have a great time. We don't want to hear other problems, because we have our own we are dealing with here. I'm not saying that everything is always bad, but I'm going to say that there are some situations that we tend to face that we cannot face at home. And home also, it's like you are with your family, so there's a little bit some energy coming from your family to help you overcome whatever situation you are going through. But in this case here, it's just like, if you don't work on how you are going to stand strong, it's up to you. Nobody's gonna be there for you, so you have to be double strong. So I always say Europe is for those people who are strong. So it's just like, I thought to talk about this because now it's Christmas, it's on the door, and there's so many things going around my head, like, okay, what am I going to prepare? What am I going to cook to go and have fun with my friend who we normally have Christmas together with? Every year she'll always tell us to go to our place, and we do cook things, and we bring together, and we enjoy our Christmas. At the same time, I miss to have it back home. I wish I could be having Christmas in Kenya, whereby it's different. I'm used to our style, like, if you decide to go back in the village and have it with the family, you do that. If you are living in the city, there's always that thing of getting together, gathering together, also many different fun. The life is so much alive, and here the life is a little bit quiet. And it's every nation has its own way of doing things, and that's how it is. So what I want to say is that I want to tell my fellow black back home there that we have our own things we are dealing with, and when we come back home, we really want to have fun. We don't want to hear so much this negativity all the time. It doesn't make us feel like we have come home for holiday. Anyway, by God's grace, I thank God for being here. Also, at the same time, I'm grateful because where I am right now, I know that there are many people out there who would have wanted to be in my place. And even as I'm talking right now, when they listen to me, they're like, oh, what? I would like to be in your position, no matter how situation it is, no matter how it is, not a situation, no matter how your situation is there, it's much, much better than home. But believe me, where you are is always much better than where you are. Home is always home, let me say like that. There might be gold, silver, diamond out there, but at the end of the day, due to my experiences of what I've experienced, even though I'm here now and I cannot change that, I've been living here for long, but still, home, sweet home is always home. You have grown up there, you are attached to that place, and and also at the same time, if you have lived out for so long, it's not easy also to make decision to just go back and say, okay, I love my home, I love to be with my family. Let me pack my parcel and go home. It's not that it's not easy, because you have adjusted to the system of the lifestyle. You are not you feel like a stranger again. So it's like a battle within you. You are in the middle of a battle that you don't know the end, but it's only by God's grace that can help us to know where He wants us to be at the end of our life, especially we people that have lived outside of our country. So I want to say thank you for watching, thank you for clicking to my channel, thank you for watching. And I just thought to discuss this with you guys that, well, even though it's Christmas time, there are some challenges. We cannot say that all the time they are bed of roses, because there are some pictures that you normally guys get from people who are outside that you think, oh my goodness, they are having a great time. We have challenges too, but it's not everybody who wants to talk about it. Okay, so thank you for so much for clicking to my channel. I wish you a very wonderful, blessed day, and take care of yourself. Treat yourself, make yourself happy. That's where I also get my energy, by making myself happy and treating myself, so that I live my life and find out the things that are within, that are good, that I should let come out, so that I may have a life that tomorrow, when one day my Jesus will come. I will not be sorry that I didn't have it, So, as much as I've said that, I want to wish you a wonderful good day, a wonderful good morning, a wonderful good night. It depends on the time that you are watching me right now. Have a blessed, blessed time. Until next time. Bye bye.